Is there a special emphasis we should be making in our outreach events on telling the shipyard and RMC leaders and managers about the FDNF Manning Sustainment Challenge?
So in terms of sending a message to our stateside managers is to, concerning FDNF positions, is to encourage people to look or consider taking some of these positions as part of their professional development. I'm confident that if a manager stateside has an up-and-coming individual, they want to give some leadership experience, they encourage them to go overseas, that person comes overseas will gain invaluable skills. So when that manager goes back and integrates back into the stateside shipyard or RMC, they will make huge contributions to their team, and they will continue the progression up into the leadership ranks of the shipyards or the regional maintenance center.
You have been overseas to FDNF Japan several times. What is it about working at SRF and the FDNF and living in Japan that makes you recommend it to employees and their families?
It's both personal and professional. There's two aspects. On the professional side, it's the opportunity to put into a position of great responsibility, of leadership, to develop your skills, to work with peers, learn from each other, to work with a different culture, to learn to respect and accept that culture. How do you integrate the American culture and the Japanese culture? Both have very good aspects to them, and how do we make that into the SRF culture and achieve the mission of the organization? Communications, I stress learning how to communicate is probably one of the greatest things folks will learn while they're here. Because the workforce, English is a second language. You have to find different ways of communicating with the workforce in addition to English. You'll learn some Japanese. You'll learn to draw pictures very well. You'll learn to refer to drawings. There's a lot of great to slow down your speech. In conferences, you'll use the whiteboard more. Too many times I see stateside, a bunch of Americans sitting around the table, bantering back and forth on a subject, going around circles. If we took time to slow down the conversation, write it down on the whiteboard, we'd get a lot farther. On the personal side, again, it goes back to the family. Opportunity to travel, opportunity to do things with the family. It's a closer, you tend to be more tight-knit when you're overseas. And in terms of missing your family stateside, they'll come visit you because they will never have that opportunity. My folks have been to Japan, I think 5 times now. Never in their dreams would they have ever considered going to Japan or would have ever thought they would go. But a family member who is stationed overseas gives people the opportunity to try new things.